Home Depot founder donated $7 million to Trump. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamella, and on today's video I want to talk to you guys about this article right here that I've seen just floating around the internet, and I was very curious about what is really going on. I shop at Lowe's a lot, and I also frequent Home Depot a lot as someone who is in the plant community. I love plants. I love to window shop for plants. I love to browse the internet for plants. I love plants anywhere I could find a plant, especially for a heck of a great deal. Of course I'm going to want to support and frequent those places. So when I seen this article, I was really intrigued. So if you're interested in my opinion in what I read, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so welcome back. I am going to be referencing my book and also my phone, and I seen this headline, this article, just this post that says Lowe's just donated $25 million to help minority-owned businesses reopen. Home Depot founder donated $7 million to Trump. Literally, when they say do not judge a book by its cover, this headline is one for you to be warned by. I read a few different articles, and on the CNBC page I found the Lowe's article, which I will link in the description box below. But reading this article, pretty much in my notes, Lowe's, it says that Lowe's donated $25 million towards grants for business owners who are trying to reopen during, you know, post COVID-19, just lockdown, shutdown of everything. So Lowe's has decided to donate $25 million towards small businesses, and more specifically just home improvement businesses. They're also planning on donating masks and other equipment to soften the reopening process for those sorts of businesses. Lowe's has pledged to provide masks, like I mentioned, PPEs and other supplies for those companies to safely operate. In March, Lowe's donated $25 million for workers and customers. So I know that in March I actually did go to Lowe's and Home Depot, and because basically nothing else was open, those were the few stores that were open. So going in, I seen that basically all of the workers, they were equipped with masks and gloves, and they were of course just talking about just space and distance and whatnot. But also for the customers coming in, they had these giant tubs of just sanitizer. So I thought that was very smart and very helpful for your customers and also your workers. So that is one thing I can say that I did notice when I would enter Lowe's, is that they had for the customers just sanitizers, and in my location I believe they also had wipes too, to sanitize your baskets and your carts. Lowe's also donated $80 million in special pay for workers during March, which I think is a great thing to do, because they are our essential workers. You know, they are working in there. If you got to get your home improvement items, they're there. If you have to get your sanitary products for your home, they're there. And if you just want to go to get plants because for the heck of it you want to take your mind off of a lot of the stress and trauma that's going on in the world, you're gonna go there. So in order to pay for things, there needs to be workers to check you out. So this is great that they've given $80 million across, you know, all of their stores to provide extra pay and pay relief for their workers. I love that. I think every store that's open and is still making profit, they should give their workers who are risking literally their lives, or who have risked their lives at the peak and even to this day, you know, to work and keep your company up and running, they should get some sort of compensation for the extra labor and the extra risk that they themselves have placed themselves in, because their job, luckily for them, did not close down. Lowe's also, just like in March, they gave another $80 million to their workers in May, so that's great. Their motto is, it's the community and associates first before them. So I love that motto. I think that's very, 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 very important, that you put the people who work for you, you put them first, because it's not always the customer is always right. It's not always that the CEO, who's a multi-billionaire, needs to have another yacht, you know. It's the small people, the little ones, the one that, the ants, you know, that's supporting the queen, the ant that's the worker ants, you know, they're very important. Every worker ant matters. So good job, thumbs up to Lowe's for all of their contributions to their workers and to the community, especially during the COVID-19 crisis. Now, Home Depot. You guys know how I feel about Home Depot, especially in regards to plants. I think that Home Depot never has anything good. The heart fern that I mentioned, so I went back to, I think I purchased it from Home Depot, and that's why I don't purchase plants from Home Depot, because I feel like Home Depot plants are crap quality. Every plant I've ever gotten from Home Depot, crap. Like, any plant that I think I've ever gotten from Home Depot had like bugs, had spider mites, had mealies. Sponsor me, Lowe's, sponsor me, Home Depot, please. Putting it in the universe, sponsor me. But Lowe's, I always just find better quality plants in Lowe's than I do in Home Depot. I don't know why, but they all come from the same nursery. So the other portion of this quote, this headline that I seen, is that Home Depot CEO Bernie Marcus donated $7 million to Trump's campaign during the COVID-19 crisis. He is selfish. We need to cancel Home Depot. Guys, no, please, let's read our articles, okay? He donated the $7 million to Trump's campaign in his first, when he was first running for president. Now in 2020, he also did vow to donate another several million to Trump's campaign, because he just says that, hey, I'm a Republican, I'm going to support the Republicans and whoever is running for presidency. So it is not currently that Bernie Marcus, who has also retired, he is not the current CEO of Home Depot, but Craig Maynard is Home Depot's current CEOs, who they both donate to both political parties. So I'm sorry, Craig Maynard donates to both political parties. So if you're interested in politics, this is not what I'm here for. I'm just talking about plants and how other things intersect with plants and how it affects our plant community. So this is literally why I'm talking about it. And also in this time where we want to see these huge corporations, these gigantic monopolies, these literally these big businesses, we want to see what they're doing for the people, especially in a time now where the people do not have much. The people are asking for help. It's good to see what a multi-billion dollar company is doing to help the community that is the reason for its success. So on the Home Depot website, there's a whole section about like a COVID-19 update where they tell you different safety measures that they went about implementing into their stores for the customers and their employees. They mention how they're able to they've given back and to the community by just like changing store hours, different promotions, and lack of promotion. So Home Depot said that on their website they've expanded benefits for associates, which basically means we've supported associates with $850 million in expanding benefits to help alleviate some of the challenges they may be facing as a result of COVID-19. To date, Home Depot has added 80 hours of paid time off for associates that are full-time and 40 hours of paid time off for part-time associates, and just a few more things, so on and so forth. And they've also mentioned that they've donated to stopping the sales of certain products. So when it comes to their associates and their customers, they have provided some help, but when it comes to the community, the website doesn't really, their update actually doesn't really tell me what more they've done for the community. So in comparison, Lowe's and Home Depot, Lowe's has taken an initiative to help out the community more, while Home Depot is more just focused on keeping itself afloat and keeping its customers and its workers afloat, while, like I said, Lowe's is worrying about its customers, its workers, and its community, which is great. I just want to give a big shout out to Marvin, who is the CEO of Lowe's, Marvin Ellison. I'm gonna put his image here, my fellow black man. Thank you so much for doing your part. Thank you so much for being a great example for other businesses that are still able to function during the COVID-19 pandemic within the entire world, not just within the US, but within the entire world. These are my thoughts after reading this article. Well, these articles, a few articles I went through. Ellison said he was inspired by Magic Johnson's donations to help the community, so that, you know, you see other people doing good, so you want to do good too. And that's a great domino effect. I think that's very important for others to hold each other accountable, and others within certain rankings hold people within their own rankings accountable. You know, you can't talk down on people who are below you, but you're high-fiving, you know, your compadres, you know, your cohorts. You have to hold everyone accountable, and if you're at a point where you can help, do it. Do it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. These are my opinions. If you're interested in these articles, I'll link them down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to let me know by giving a thumbs up and sharing. Subscribe if you aren't already. Join this little cookie family, because we're pretty awesome here. Be part of the amazing HauzPlant community. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Let's keep growing. Bye.